Let me ask you something honestly. Over the last few years, have you noticed that it takes longer to recover from simple things? A cold that used to pass in 2 days now lingers. A small infection feels heavier than it should. Most people assume this is just normal aging. But what if I told you that for many people over 60, the real problem isn't age at all? It's something quietly happening inside the immune system every single day without clear symptoms. And the most worrying part? Most people are doing exactly what they think is right, yet still weakening their immune defenses without realizing it. Today, you're going to understand something that most people only discover after a health scare. And once you see it, you won't look at your daily habits the same way again. Because the most dangerous part of this problem is still ahead. Here's something rarely explained clearly. Your immune system doesn't suddenly fail at a certain age. It slows down, quietly, layer by layer. The first layer most people miss is response time. When you're younger, your immune system reacts quickly. It recognizes a threat and responds almost automatically. But after 60, that reaction often becomes delayed. Not weaker, delayed. Which means viruses, bacteria, and inflammation get more time to spread before your body responds. And here's why people don't notice it. You don't feel pain when immune speed slows. There's no alarm, no obvious warning sign. So people assume everything is fine. The second layer is even more subtle. As we age, the body produces less of certain immune signaling molecules, the messengers that tell immune cells where to go and what to do. Without those clear signals, immune cells don't coordinate well. They work, but inefficiently. This is why many people over 60 feel like they catch everything. Recovery feels slow. Fatigue lasts longer after illness. But most people blame sleep, weather, or stress, not realizing the immune system itself is becoming disorganized, not broken. And here's the layer almost nobody talks about: chronic low-grade inflammation. Not the painful kind, the silent kind. It keeps the immune system busy, distracted, and exhausted. So when a real threat appears, the system is already tired. This is why many people think this could happen to me too. But notice something important. I still haven't talked about solutions, because before that, there's one dangerous misunderstanding we need to clear, and this is where most people go wrong. Most people believe immune health is simple. They say, I eat well, I take a supplement, I try to stay active, and those things do help. But here's the uncomfortable truth. They help on paper, not always in reality. Because immune function after 60 is not about adding more things. It's about whether your body can actually use what you give it. Many people take supplements their body doesn't absorb well anymore. Others eat healthy foods that don't support immune signaling. So they feel protected while their immune system remains sluggish. This creates a false sense of safety. And that's dangerous, not because people are careless, but because they trust advice that no longer fits their body's current needs. This is where understanding replaces guessing. And now we can finally talk about what actually helps. But the first part surprises almost everyone. Here's where things change. Most people think hydration is just about thirst. It's not. After 60, hydration becomes a signal to the immune system. When the body is even mildly dehydrated, immune cells move slower. Communication between cells weakens. The drink we're talking about today works first because it restores cellular fluid balance, not just water levels. Why this matters now is simple. As we age, our thirst signal weakens. We don't feel dehydrated until we already are. A daily drink that gently supports hydration at the cellular level helps immune cells stay mobile and responsive. But many people do this wrong. They drink too much at once, or drink it at the wrong time of day, and that mistake cancels the benefit. We'll come back to timing later. Don't miss that part. This part is usually skipped, and that's a mistake. Your immune system relies on minerals to activate responses. But after 60, absorption changes. The drink works because it provides light, usable mineral support, not heavy doses. Why this matters now is simple. Too much of the wrong mineral can stress the kidneys. Too little does nothing. This balance is why the drink is effective when used correctly. The mistake many people make is combining it with too many supplements. That overwhelms the system instead of supporting it. In a moment, I'll explain how to avoid that. This is where many people lean forward. Over 70% of immune activity is connected to the gut. But after 60, gut lining sensitivity increases. The daily drink supports gut environment without irritation. Why this matters now is critical. An irritated gut sends confusing signals to the immune system. It keeps it alert when it shouldn't be and slow when it should be fast. This drink helps calm that confusion, but only if you avoid one common habit that quietly ruins the effect. Most people do this habit daily without thinking, and yes, we'll cover it shortly. Here's the part people misunderstand. The goal isn't to boost the immune system aggressively. It's to remove background noise. Low-grade inflammation keeps the immune system distracted. The drink supports gentle inflammation regulation, not suppression. That's important. Suppressing inflammation weakens defense. Calming it restores clarity. Many people chase fast results and miss this nuance. That's why results vary so widely, and why some people say, "It worked for my friend, not for me." The difference is usually how it's used. This seems simple, yet it's where most mistakes happen. And if you skip this, the benefit drops sharply. Stay with me, this is the part that connects everything. Let's pause for a moment. If you've reached this point, you're already doing something right. You're paying attention before a problem forces you to. That matters. Immune decline isn't a failure. It's a signal. A signal that the body needs support, not pressure. Nothing we've discussed requires extremes. No drastic changes. No fear. Just understanding. And understanding reduces anxiety. You don't need to fix your body. You need to work with it, and that shift alone reduces stress, which itself improves immune response. That's not motivation, that's physiology. Let's bring this together without repeating it. After 60, immune health is about clarity, not force, consistency, not intensity, support, not stimulation. The daily drink works not because it's magical, but because it aligns with how the aging immune system actually functions. If you understand this, you're no longer guessing, you're aware, and awareness changes outcomes quietly over time. This video isn't an ending, it's a recalibration. If this helped you see things differently, stay connected. This channel is for people who want to understand what's happening before problems grow louder. There's another video waiting that builds directly on this, and it answers the question many people ask next. I'll see you there.